I shared refinement in a previous video, and we were speaking of less is more. There's also another way to really capture an aspect of refinement: quality over quantity. And you see that your life is becoming more and more intentional in every way possible, the most mundane ways. Let's use something really ordinary: your wardrobe, your closet. I've used this example of the wardrobe or the closet in other videos, and I think it's a good one because, as far as I know, you wear clothes every day. So something this ordinary is actually an expression of quality over quantity. You can see how this ordinary area of your life, your closet, your dresser, your wardrobe, your clothes, is touched by this quality over quantity. There was a phase of your life where you used to want to have more. You were buying things, thinking that you needed them, but really it was a matter of what you wanted, not what you needed. And now you are finding something in you that wants to be expressed, that quality of you, literally the quality of your expression is manifesting in such ordinary ways, such as your clothing. Now you care about quality. You'd rather have a few high quality shirts, sweaters, pants, socks, underwears than have a multitude of them. It's less about variety and now more about what's essential. So, like in one of those other videos about refinement, that shift from excess to essence, right? And this is where your life becomes so fun, playful, and becomes a real, authentic expression of the true you. Because you get to live so intentionally, bring so much consciousness to each and every area of your life. Bring it right to your ordinary closet. But you get to look at your closet, go through your items, and refine. Take those 10 sweaters, donate 9 of them, keep the one that you really love, the one that's high quality, or get rid of all of them. Sell them on Facebook Marketplace. Take the money that you got from selling the 10 sweaters and invest all of that money into one good sweater. And you see that shift from quantity to quality, or that shift, quality over quantity, is the type of thing that you experience through this refinement. That you're very intentional about something so ordinary, such as your clothing. That when you look at your closet, you're curating a very intentional wardrobe, something that really represents you, expresses you fully, down to the colors, down to the fabrics, the materials. You want something high quality. And this can come in many different shapes and forms. Could be a shift from synthetic material to natural material. Maybe before you had a lot of loud colors, things that wanted to grab attention. Now the color palette has changed. Again, excess, too many of the same things, just because you liked a certain shirt this kind of transition. You kind of recognize that you were almost collecting things, that they didn't really serve a purpose, and you were accumulating things. And you have certain things in your closet or your dresser that you literally haven't worn in years. So it no longer serves you. So it's time to let go of them. That release, you're releasing an old identity. Maybe it was the fashion forward you. Maybe it was the you that was trying to be trendy. Maybe it was the you that was trying to get attention with what you wear. And now you see that it's shifted. There's a refinement. Something's transformed in you. And it's quite literally transforming your closet now, your wardrobe. And it's not about being minimal. It's not like, oh, well, I can just live off of just 2 underwears and I just, wear one, and then when one is being worn, then the other's in the wash for the sake of being minimal. But there's also a clarity that you see that having too much is excessive, that you don't need to. And when it's excessive, there's no purpose in it. What's the purpose of having 20 different pairs of underwear if you don't need them? Why? So you can only do the laundry once every 20 days? It just doesn't make any sense, right? But when you infuse your consciousness into the dark spaces of your closet and illuminate it and reveal that you have clothing in your closet that you have literally not worn in years, then you can release that identity. You can release those clothing items. You can sell it. You can donate it. You can allow that shirt, that sweater, to serve someone else. And you see that it's right for them at that time of their life, at that stage of their journey. But right now, you've outgrown it. So what's the point of holding on to it? That wardrobe, that closet, it literally represents the parts of yourself that you are ready to release. And like turning on the light of the closet, like going through all of the clothes that are hanging as you declutter, it's a symbolic manifestation of what's actually happening within. You're bringing light to those areas of yourself, those aspects of yourself that no longer serve you, that you've outgrown. And by illuminating it and releasing it, you're refining yourself. And you're seeing that it's about quality over quantity. That holding on to those things, holding on to those parts of yourself doesn't serve you any longer. And what may feel unsafe to get rid of, to let go of, is actually making space for a more intentional, authentic, and aligned version of yourself. And like this, you start seeing that transformation first within yourself, next in very ordinary ways, very ordinary areas of your life, such as your closet, or your dresser, your wardrobe. So if you are resonating with the path of refinement, if you are being called to refine and you value quality over quantity, if you value a quality relationship over the crowd of people, and you want someone to walk this path with you, someone to shine the light in those areas of you that you haven't recognized, that have not been revealed, that are still unseen, and you want to illuminate those patterns that are preventing you from truly expressing your authentic self. You want someone to be a mirror that can simply reflect the true you back to you and remind you of who and what you truly are. If you want someone to walk this path with you, this path of refinement, who knows the way, who's been there, who's continuously walking this path, as refinement is an endless process, then I'm your guide. And I invite you on this journey of truth.